Oh man, that was awesome. What's up, everyone? I'm the Kaiju no Kami, and we have just finished Donbrothers episodes 43 and 44. We've got...
I'm lost.
How are you lost? Fine, whatever. We've got...
I don't know anymore. I don't know. Will I wake up in the night and suddenly realize I had a whole other identity? That I missed something really important? What just happened? My brain parts are not processing. The level of stupid on display is both wonderful and perplexing.
I would like to just know why. It's a very simple question.
I'm more hung up on the how.
Well, I'm also confused on where we're at in the series too.
Well, we're at a full team apparently. I don't know.
Are we? Because we also have situations going on with the future coming to the past for a vacation, destroying people's lives in the process. And then after that, we go into this very dramatic episode.
Very dramatic where nobody is acting like a sane human being.
All I know is
cerebrate.
hug me, honey. Hug me.
Oh, hug me
Please.
too.
No.
Hug me too.
I'm pulling out my inner Chris Pratt.
I don't know. You kind of touched my hand there for a minute. Believe me, that's actually an achievement on my end.
But I need some affection right now because I'm a little lost and scared.
I'm affectioning you from afar.
Thank you.
Here, we'll do elbow connection. Elbow. I'm wearing clothing. You're not in any danger. Someday you'll find it. The elbow connection.
Human contact.
But
Even though
okay.
he'll willingly take my arm. But
So I'm going to say that these two episodes may have taken a greater toll on my brain than half a season of Trigger. Of Trigger. If you took out the clip shows.
But okay, so we start episode 43 with a kind of a backstory of this rabbit character, Naoki Shina, or Shina Naoki, who basically said, well, not them, but due to action, said that Haruka is a plagiarizer.
Mm-hmm.
And all we've seen is this person in a rabbit costume throughout the entirety of the series. And we come to find out that the person in the rabbit costume helped Inuzaka get out of the other realm.
The bestial forest.
And
After Oni's sister's aunt is marking him as one of the good ones.
because apparently there's good criminals. And I'm saying this being an avid erotic romance novel fan who's seen some good criminals. But anyways,
Go on.
we're not going there right now. Can you leave that?
No.
It's hard to be able to talk to him.
Yes, hand contact. Reach for it. Yes, get him on the
It's hard to talk to people. You're blocking.
Oh, yes, keep going on about your hardness and erotica.
Oh my god. Moving on.
Aw.
Moving on.
Cruellica Kain.
Ooh, that's good. Can you change your name?
Apparently I'm going to go by Cruellica Kain now.
Well, I'll be Nerdy Quill. You'll be Erotica Kain. What are we going to call you? Kaiju no Kazoos?
But anyways, so Inuzaka comes into the restaurant, asks for a pen and paper, or pencil and paper, gets colored pencils all in the 5 colors of the team.
And, they are well stocked, this cafe.
He draws what he saw. We see the picture, and I'm like, I could do that! I am that good at art!
And Haruka's like, oh, that's Shina Naoki.
But we've seen this before where Inuzaka tried to draw what his fiancé looked like. And even Senora Pheasant couldn't make head or tail of it. He could. That was back when they were teasing us. And we're getting to the payoff.
So they go find this person who's getting out of a cab, starts to run away. They try to chase her. Murasame comes in, starts attacking.
Neo Murasame.
Well, we don't know it's Neo Murasame.
Well, I mean, it was more stylized. It had the lightning bolts.
And it had the kanji on the helmet.
But anyways, Shin and Aoki falls down, head falls off. We get to see...
It's Haruka.
And then it gets better.
Well, no, okay, actually first you missed something. Haruka's showing her manga panels to the team.
Oh, okay, I like the cinematography for that.
And they're all like, what is it? Well, it's she came from the future. Oh, that's the future? Oh, I thought they were twins. That doesn't make sense. And then we've got, it's awesome!
I didn't ask you.
But I feel so bad for Jill.
But then it ends up being that, Naoki is actually Haruka from the future.
Naoki.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well,
Naoki, not Naoki.
Apparently an alternate timeline, at least.
Yes, an alternate future where apparently Saru brother,
who also comes back,
who is rich, does a tanka versus a haiku.
Is a generous tipper.
And I actually, so I've never heard of a tanka.
I have. It's a truck.
But anyways.
I've heard of tatanka.
Ta'anka.
I've heard of tatas.
But anyways, so it has the same thing as kind of like a sonnet does. Where the sonnet has the A, B, C, D, C, D, E, E type thing.
Well, this, I guess, would be more of an A, B, A, B, B.
Well, yes. What I mean, though, is it has that regimen that it has to follow to be a certain type of thing.
Now, this guy's not only rich and does tankas, but he also has some sort of holo projector, as opposed to a brush and paper. So he's pretty much the exact opposite of the professor. Get this. This is perhaps the hardest thing to wrap your mind around in just this first episode.
The hardest.
There's actually a more dysfunctional Donbrothers out there.
Oh, yeah.
More.
No, what I love, though,
dysfunctional
is the future Saru brother orders this tea, and Kaito says, we don't have it. I'm going to go in the back and get it.
No, because Tsuyoshi is like, there's something you don't have? And then his response is, we are well stocked, even on the things we don't have. And I'm like, that does not make sense.
That's what I'm like. He's saying, I'm going to go get it.
These two episodes, it's like, well, let me back this up. Every time we watch Donbrothers, and I don't think they can get to another level of breaking me, they decide to say, hold my beer, here you go.
Here you go. Have at it. We're just going to change the whole frickin' system on you.
We're not going to let you just get comfortable.
Okay, but in the meantime...
There is no in the meantime.
In the meantime, Inazaki puts on the pink bunny costume, okay, nerd, to lure the future Murasame away from the future Haruka, and is getting chased. The real Murasame shows up, starts fighting the future one. Then Inazaka runs into Sanoni, who then puts on the bunny costume to let Inazaka get away.
Well, technically, it's actually a rabbit costume.
Well, what even makes
Bunny, rabbit, same thing.
What makes it even worse, as we're going through this whole roundabout situation, Haruka, having gone back to the cafe with everybody, is like, oh wait, Inuzaka's being chased.
Yeah,
we need to help him.
I'm starting to worry that this girl has serious delayed memory issues. Did she take one too many lumps to the head?
Well, given how many times she got kicked in the beginning of the show...
That that did happen quite a bit, didn't it?
Everyone was kicking her.
I am like, okay. I don't think my heart can handle the excitement and exertion of this show anymore. I feel like this show is making me feel old.
Oh, so we should have like a defibrillator on
Yes!
standby for the next minute. Claire! Boom!
I feel like we
But the
need...
defibrillator needs to sing the Donbrothers song as you're charging it.
But it just needs to be...
Brothers!
Just a backtrack. Just let me breathe for a moment.
Well, mostly, I'm still impressed by how Taro took that hit to the forehead unflinching.
But Taro, once again, what do you think? 25 points. Is she ever going to lower her expectations of what she's going to get?
Oh, and meanwhile, right, they talked about how Taro doesn't understand dreams. He's all in the present, which means that, well, they're basically saying you can't understand happiness. And he's like, I can't even understand what you just said.
Well, and then when he's fighting Sonoi, because apparently the Cerebrums want to get in the fight.
Who doesn't?
So he and Sonoi are fighting, and he asks Sonoi, do you dream of electric sheep? And Sonoi's like, no, I don't.
And I don't want to.
And Taro is like happy. Like, oh, thank God.
It's like his true rival is his counterpart in every way.
And then we have, so the future Saru goes with the team to fight the future Marasame.
Uh-huh.
And then future Haruka shows up, and they both, her and future Saru, turn into their ultimate forms, which looked pretty cool.
Golden Phoenix worked well with Oni's sister.
Yes,
Kicked ass. Future Marasumi grows, and Marasumi is like, oh, hell nah! Grows, and we have our mech battles only between those two.
And I'm like, go! One Murasame kicked other Murasame. It's like, was there any physical difference between them?
No!
Oh, and one got destroyed. Hooray!
Yeah, the physical difference is they were like this, is they were just standing there like...
Well, I mean, you know...
Our CGI budget is running low.
Well, they did pretty well with what they got.
And so...
But that's all our mech battle in these both of these episodes is just
Oh yeah,
that.
there was no
We
mech
never
battle.
had the Donbrothers transform in mech form in either episode.
Okay, so now...
Hold on, I'm done yet. So they go back to the future. Haruka finishes the manga for her future self. It goes to the store under the
For
Naoto.
publishing. Naoto! It's Naoki! How can you not get the name right?
Whatever. Naoki.
Not Naoki!
Naoki. That's what I said.
No, you say you
Whatever.
said Naoki.
Naoki.
Thank you.
And then she's like, cool. Hey, wait a minute. This doesn't fix my plagiarism issue.
Also, she never surpassed her rival, which was herself. But really, don't we have to surpass ourselves every day?
Yeah, I kind of thought that was a little meta.
Very meta. All the metas.
But I liked how the music just stopped in the middle of her thought. Like, wait a minute. Boom.
Wait a minute. Bada boom, bada boom. But that episode is actually rather overshadowed by what happens next. Even though, in a weird way, it's sort of a happy little preamble into the general, the flippery of the next episode. Because in the next episode, Sonoi is painting beautiful sceneries. This is the guy who couldn't draw a straight line at the start of the series. And then, Spear Guy, and Sonona is in tears and emoting properly. And he wants her to know that she's created a masterpiece. She doesn't need him anymore. But no, Oni's sister begs him to stay, and I'm like, what happened? What has transpired in between episodes to affect this general, the flippery?
And then we've got...
You're being so calm with your language.
And then we've got Tsunoni.
There might be children watching, I don't know.
Trying to get Inuzaka to kill Natsumi, the special version, so that the real one will disappear, so she can have Inuzaka all to herself. And as he's finally about to delve the killing blow, she has a change of heart.
Well, I got rid of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Sorry.
And then, so, she takes the blow that was meant for Natsume, or Miho, or whatever you want to call her each week. But Miho is hurt as well. So Miho is escaping, and she starts to walk past Taro, because apparently Taro knows how to be the right place at the right time, because apparently he's not working anymore.
It does seem like he's chilling.
And maybe he's on vacation. I think Japanese people do that.
Yeah, it's called sleeping on the train.
But anyways, so he asks her, did you tell me the truth? She said, I can't lie. He offers to help her. She says, I don't want any help from the Don family. So then we get to...
Wait, I think we forgot one rather monumental scene. Back at the cafe, Tiger Dragon... Donbrothers?
Shows off his phone.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
he gets Taro to go with him, which is rather special in and of itself. But then we see a phone, and sure, why don't we have yet another plot twist? Why don't we just add another, wait, what? To this entire series? When it turns out that Rin may not be an actual human being.
Well, it leads the question then. There,
Rin?
What, is that a Rune?
Rune.
Rune-chan. Yeah, Rune. So, Rudy, whatever, it doesn't matter.
Oh, yes, because that is right. No, my
What?
brain's not.
What?
Because I looked down for a
What?
split
Hey,
second.
That's when I said, looked at you on the phone because you weren't paying attention. That's why I was like, what? Why are you on your phone?
Because I looked up and I was like, why is she not in the picture?
And meanwhile, I'm breaking on the inside because it's like, first she was a bitch, and then she was supportive, and then she was shippable, and now she's non-existent. I feel like we took a massive step back there.
All I know
And I said
Is
bitch,
me-
so much for kids watching this.
is I need a hug. Because
No.
Oh, elbow touch. Okay.
because it gets even worse.
Oh, doesn't it though?
So
Well, Inu is dragging Sononi along, and she's kind of like possibly croaking, and the other guy, Sonona and Sonoi, come up. They're like, okay, we'll execute her because she's a traitor. You can
Oh,
go.
wait a minute. No, they don't say, we'll take care of her.
yeah, they just say we'll take care of her. They didn't say we're gonna kill her
I
to
knew what
him.
he meant by. I knew what they meant by take care of her.
Okay, he didn't know. I'm sorry. Inuzaka is dumb as a bag of fucking rocks.
Well, definitely
How
have
can rocks
kids
be
watch.
dumb?
Oh,
Have you ever asked them their opinion?
Maybe you should say bright as coal. He's
The-
as bright as coal.
The only wisdom they know is silence, which is
And-
actually pretty wise.
And so when they try to execute her, they both
Flake
get
out.
free. They both freeze, basically because they're as guilty as her.
That they love humans as much, and they're basically a second Dawn clan.
This-
But what I don't get is that they let her stumble away injured. They're all in this together. They're all guilty. Why are they letting her just stumble away?
but then we have
Are they just hoping she'll die naturally?
Maybe.
Kijino comes home, ends up meeting Miho, and who's injured, finds out Inuzaka attacked her.
I was gonna say.
So he goes after her. I love when Kaito's like, hey, Kijino called, says you need to meet him here. It's important. And then Kijino transforms when he's attacking Inu. Inu transforms, they're fighting, no recollection
No
of
reaction.
yeah, no reaction.
no reaction, whatever, of either of them like fighting each other, transformed. They both end up transforming because Sononi ends up getting injured yet again.
It's like she's going through the ringer.
She's like nearly dead. She's on like 2 HP health left.
I'm good. She's only mostly dead.
Oh god.
And then the Bioman monster comes in, which was pretty funny, having the dude dressed like wearing like the gear like Monster did in Bioman, and the boss.
Oh yeah, we so know what you're talking about.
Dressed like Dr. Man.
Very cool. Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree. He was dressed like Dr. Man.
And I'm guessing the whole pose people take when they offer a compliment is Bioman?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See. Oh, wait, elbow.
See?
Elbow.
Yeah.
Elbow. See, elbow. Get in there. Get in.
But-
You want in on this?
No.
Come on. You just touched my weenus. Go on. It's an actual body part.
On that note.
It's an actual body part. I'm not.
So,
Come on. You know you want to touch it.
I need an adult. Next video, you're sitting in the middle. This is abuse. This is harassment.
If you willingly invite him into your home, it's not harassment.
I'm pretty sure harassers are not vampires.
I didn't know your name was Bill Cosby.
I'm just saying.
No.
It's right there. Look at that. Here, do you want... Oh, a little flash. Woo! Saw my weenus, did you?
Woo! Is it? Okay.
It is actually called that.
So anyway.
That is the actual biological... She's looking it up.
Okay.
She's fact-checking.
In the meantime.
She's fact-checking.
So the Bioman monster is there attacking. Taro and the others come running. They are like, we got this. They all transform, fight together, destroy the Bioman monster.
It's a slang word, so you know.
Well,
it's not an official name for the body part.
Well, but it is actually a name. I have not quoted anything inappropriate.
But then, so they destroy the monster with the really cool party mode stuff. And then we have...
but they all
Tsunoni
together.
Tsunoni is struggling to live, falls downstairs, dies. Inuzaka comes in, sees her dead. Kaito shows up and he uses all his points but 2.
Wait. You're going through all this. The setting is so important. Snow is falling, but I think it's asbestos. And she is dying, a beautiful little swan in the wintry realm. And here comes Kaito in a rainbow umbrella.
Which was a cool looking umbrella.
It's white on the top, rainbow on the inside. It's like it's in the closet. And he is just searching. It's so
it's
dramatic.
the first time we actually got to see his Zenkaiser colors.
Yeah, there's a reason we thought he was the penguin for a while.
But okay, before we continue, can we hold up and pause? We must pause for a moment.
Why?
We need to unpack something.
Oh, yes.
All 6 Rangers get into their formation and act like it's the most natural thing in the world. Like they have literally been doing it since episode 1. Because Inuzaka even runs into the position he's supposed to be in. Because, yes, there is a formula to how each ranger is supposed to be. And the fact that he runs into this formula to get into thing and they all hench in together like it's normal. It is not normal. This is not something that happens on a regular occurrence. This is not something we've ever seen before. And you, Judas, wanted to ruin it by talking through the entire thing, not allowing us to reflect and just take in the experience. We had a chance to experience something that has not happened in the series, and you wanted to talk.
Yes, I did. And you know what? I'm glad, I tell you. Glad that I was like, wait, what are they doing?
Stop it, Judas.
What?
Okay,
I'm pretty sure Judas didn't talk during the movie to betray Christ. I just want to be even on my worst day of biblical knowledge.
Fuck you, Judas.
Is this my new thing? Could you call me at least the Woodus? Because then the whole Weenus, Judas kind of comes together. Woodus. There you go. I betray with words. I'm a Woodus.
there you go. In October, you need to do a video called Halloweenus.
Oh my.
But yes, Judas,
We
you had decided to talk during the thing, and I'm hushing you up because it's like, let's enjoy this experience. We are seeing something for the first and probably only time in this series.
No. What we really got to see, what was really coolest, was the festival finisher, where they crank the platform up. We haven't seen that in ages.
And I loved how they even said, yes, we're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back because I always thought the coolest part of that, while the Red Ranger was waving this rainbow sword, cool, it was the silhouettes of the Rangers firing that you can only sort of see. Mm-hmm. He had all four right there, and it looked so cool. I didn't talk during that.
No, because I kept on shutting you up before.
But, okay.
Buddhist.
So, Inazaka gets Sononi brought back to life. She wakes up, and then he's like, oh, I've got to go my edgelord self. Don't ever talk to me again.
Well, to be fair, she tried to trick him into murdering his fiancée.
Then why did he waste his points to bring her back to life?
Because humans are a complicated sort. He doesn't want the guilt of her death, but he's also like, I can't really be around you right now.
And then, so, we all, in our own individual ways, are like hoping and praying after the battle, which obviously did not happen, that we are waiting for some acknowledgement that Inazaka would be like, wow, so they've always been part of the team, or any of them, except for Taro, because Taro probably knows, but everybody else be like, oh my god, Inuzaka's a part, something to acknowledge this. But no, what we get is Haruka eating dinner with her aunt, saying in her own happy little way, there's something important I forgot. And then she wakes up in the middle of the fucking night and is like, Inuzaka Tsubasa is the pupper, is the jockey, and is yelling this in the middle of the night.
And then I think goes back to sleep.
Yes!
She kind of flops back down, out, and she's like, oh, okay.
It was almost like a fever dream.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole episode was a fever dream.
And I'm like, because this asshole here, because we have Judas and we have asshole.
Buddhist, come on.
I am not going by that. Judas.
Ooh.
But anyways, this asshole, a couple weeks back, shows us this picture of the whole crew lined up. And so I'm like super excited, super anticipating. When we watched 43, I was like, why didn't they all do this together? And he's like, it's the next episode. And I had said a couple weeks back that, oh yeah, knowing our luck, they're going to do this like the last instant of the episode. It wasn't the last instant of the episode, but it was pretty far near the tail fucking end. Judas, you wanted to talk.
But still.
Yeah, I talk. I'm talking now. I'm talking through that glass, sister. I'm talking through as we try to rub Lena's sister.
And now next...
Oh, see, I bring that up. You lose the death glare.
But apparently there's something called a flangina.
Really? Well, we'll have to look that up.
I have no idea what that is.
And then next week we get new villains.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay, wait. You say next week, but...
Or yeah, next week.
Isn't it this weekend?
Yes, this week's episode introduces the new Cerebrums.
Which is silver and purple, it looked like.
There's three.
Isn't one of them the guy who was in earlier who even the other Cerebrums hated?
I think so.
So would you like me to talk? I can talk through that episode too. I can talk about all sorts of things.
But we're at episode 45. And so we
that's...
Yes, I'm saying we're at episode 45.
Okay.
We only have... It's 50 episodes, right? Mm-hmm. So we only have 6 more episodes. I only have one request. Just one simple request now. Since we got to see the full team henshin, we'll probably never see that again. You know what? That's certainly fine. I've come to grips with this, and I appreciate that I will not see the team henshin again, no matter what you say. Because they don't even call out their own names all the time. Nevertheless, all I want to know is Are we going to get an answer for who Kaito is? That's all I ask. If that is to be left off in the next fucking series...
No, he's not in it.
At
least as of right now.
Hush you. If it is left off in the next series, I'm going to throw this water bottle into our team.
Well, actually, it might be saved for the Donbrothers versus Zenkaiger movie they just announced.
Okay, what were you going to say?
I was expecting you to want that full call-out montage of where they announce all their...
Oh, I would love to have that, but...
I'll make sure to talk over it.
Judas.
But look, if it's really important to you that was the only time we get to see a full team henshin, if such a thing were to occur again, I will come up.
My God.
And I will be at attention, and to preserve I will just make sure you can't see.
Oh my God. Seriously. Oh God, don't do that to me.
What?
That would be cruel.
But you said you figured that was the only time, and I know you hate being wrong. I know you hate being wrong, so... Whoop, cough. You okay?
Yes.
Okay. Tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle.
Okay, what?
What? Oh, wait. You wanted someone else in the middle, right? You want someone else in the middle? Do I make you uncomfortable? Weenacy?
But overall, these episodes were really good. I don't know why he's hunched over. Like, he's afraid for his life.
Listen,
Man, every time I think I have a favorite episode that's not going to be topping this show, they do another episode that's like, okay, that's also a contender for the top episode of this series. Because we've had the one with Sonoe and his duel with Mama Taro. Then we've got the duel with Mama Taro and Sonoe Part 2.
And Part 3.
Then we have the one with Sonoe and Inuzaka running from Marusume. And now we have episode 44.
Okay.
So how was your day?
Oh, it was fantastic.
So I don't know which...
Can he speak?
They need to stop doing this where I keep going, oh man, that episode might be better than the last ones I liked.
Well, as we've established, I certainly can speak to your fury. But do you have a worst episode? Because I gotta say, this one, I don't feel like there's been a flop.
I don't feel like there's been a flop either. How are your knees?
Wet knees, there is only pain.
I'd say, at least favorite episode, I mean, there's no episode I've outright hated. Let's see, if there's a least favorite, it would be one of the earlier episodes. I'm just trying to remember now. I'm just drawing a blank on it.
Well, either which way. I would say the one where they're all super famous and... Well, they're all getting popular, being the superhero team.
Oh,
and
yeah.
What was it? Their noses grow?
Mm-hmm.
That one was probably the stinkiest, but even that...
But it ended with the great... It kind of, resolved itself to be good because Kaito...
He saved it.
He did. He saved it.
So, but anyway, so, elbow rub here, elbow rub, there we go, now, there we go.
All right.
Now, there we go.
I don't think we have anything else to add for these
Please
two
don't hurt
episodes.
yourself.
So, with that said, what did you guys think of these two episodes? Were you like, what? What the heck? Or were you like, oh man, that was so awesome? Or both.
I think you should be like, what the heck for
Anyway, let us know in the comments. Click like, subscribe, the bell notification, whatever else YouTube has you clicking on to support us. You can support me and Cruellica Kain at Kaiju no Kami on Twitter, Discord, Instagram, Facebook, and something else I'm forgetting, but it's not that important right now. Patreon, yes.
You mean the thing that helps you make money isn't that important?
I don't know if people would stop dropping, but
Well, it happens.
It's a tough economy.
And now I lost my... Oh, yeah. And the website is creativitybydesignllc.com. You can also buy cool Kaiju no Kami merchandise at creativitybydesignllc.com/shop, or there's also a link in the description below. Then you can also talk to Silver Quill, who can be found at
Twitter, YouTube, DeviantArt, Patreon, and Ko-fi, MLP Silver Quill. Or, apparently as I should now be known, Woodus.
Judas.
Woodus.
And that's all we've got for this episode. Until next time, bye.